Welcome back to the AP Summer Workshop. In the previous video, we just took a look at the keys on our graphing calculator. And in this video, what we're going to do is actually enter data into our calculator. So in my previous video, I told you that the worksheet on the front page towards the center, you've got the first list of data. We're going to go right into entering the data. By the way, on this tutorial, I'm just going to focus on the upper buttons, the buttons that we really need to use here in our work for data entry and data display. So we're not going to concern ourselves with the buttons towards the bottom, but let's go ahead and turn on our calculators. That's the key way at the bottom left. When you turn it on properly, you should get a flashing cursor in the upper left hand of your display window. To enter data, you're going to hit your stat key. Stat key is right here. Stat, edit. So in other words, what this command does is it tells us that we want to edit a list. So hit stat, edit, and it's going to bring you to your lists. You have a total of 6 lists that default here with different values, and then you can create some lists. But we normally don't use more than 6 lists at a time. And for today's video, we're not going to use more than 1 list, so we're pretty good in that respect. Notice in list 1, I have some data already in there. If you have data in there also, I'm going to show you how to clear it out. Make sure that your cursor highlights the list name. The list name is up here. This is list 1. Make sure that that name is highlighted, and then use your clear button. Hit clear and enter, and that will clear out your list. I'm going to give you a warning. If you highlight the list name and hit delete, it's going to delete the entire list. And you don't want that to happen. You always want to use your clear button when you're clearing out data. To restore list 1, what you need to do is hit your stat button, come down to setup editor number 5, highlight number 5, hit enter, and then hit enter again until it says that it's done. And now when you go back to stat, edit, notice list 1 is back there. So if you accidentally delete a list, don't panic. There's a way to get it back, but the best thing to do is just always remember this. If you're clearing out data in a list, use your clear key, not your delete key. Well, now that we've cleared out the data that was in there, we're going to go ahead and input what we want to put in. If you just arrow down to the first cell, we want to put in a 15. So you input 15 and hit enter, and it'll appear in that cell. And I want you to take that entire list that's in the center of the front page. I want you to put the original data in there. So it starts with 15, followed by an 11, followed by 19, and then 15, and I'm going to have you put the rest of the list in on your own. All right? Thank you.